Hey YouTubers. Recent update. Things are still moving forward. Had a little bit of a glitch with the estate sale folks. You know, they're gonna put a lot of labor into selling off the contents of the house. They're going to go through all the boxes in the garage and the drawers and whatnot, and then basically set the house up as if it was a boutique. I'll have to be out, so I may need to be out of here sooner than the 23rd. And then, you know, they sell the contents, they advertise. Apparently this particular broker has you know, clients that she deals with regularly. Some of them are retail people and they look for stuff to put into their shops and that kind of thing. There's a few antiques in the house, so that might be attractive to some folks. But anyway, initially the thought was there wasn't enough contents, enough value in the contents of the house for them to be able to justify the labor that they have to invest to sell off the contents. But we've gotten past that, and they're going to be here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Today is Tuesday. I'm retired for a week and I'm already losing track of dates. I think it's the 6th, 5th or 6th. I'm not sure. Tuesday. It is Tuesday. And tomorrow would be Wednesday. So tomorrow Wednesday at 10 a.m. they'll be here to start going through stuff and presumably pricing it, and I don't know, whatever else they do. Had the plumber out today. These were things that I could have fixed. In fact, initially we went back to the buyer and said, you know what, I can fix these, but I'm not licensed. You know, I hate hate's too strong of a word, but I'm frustrated with the notion that I can be in industry for as long as I have. I've been in a lot of things, but industry is one of the things that I've done, and most recently plumbing and electrical, and be completely qualified, at least as qualified as the people who came out to do the repairs, but they're licensed. So as part of the requirement to fulfill the inspection results, they had to be licensed folks. So anyway, that part of that has been done today. Plumber was out, found a valve that was leaking and replaced that, and there was a loose gland nut underneath one of the sinks, and it was a little damp. I wouldn't even call it I guess it was technically a leak, but it's not like it was flowing out of there. So that's been fixed. I've had the motorcycle up for sale for a long time, and I've reduced the price a couple of times, and it's still not sold. I don't think it's critical. I mean, if the house sells and the contents of the house sells, I don't think that selling the motorcycle is necessarily critical, but it would sure be a big boost up. If I could sell that now, I could have the trailer that we're going to use, and I think I've decided on a trailer, the SUV, the Hyundai Santa Fe, and I'm going to pull a small 3,000-pound gross vehicle weight trailer with it, 12-footer, 6-foot by 12-foot. But I could get that, and I could start building it out and doing some things to kind of prepare it for our exodus here in the next couple of weeks. Wow, it's really coming fast. What other updates? I took a couple of short segments of my daughter and the dogs that are going to be coming with me, and I'll splice them in here somewhere. I think that's it. I think, you know, I have a direction to go. I think we're going to head south towards New Mexico, Arizona, the Southwest. It's warm down there. It's cold here still in Colorado. It's actually a pretty nice day. comparatively, but it's still cold. Nights are freezing, and I think I'd prefer to be someplace more comfortable temperature-wise. So we're going to head southwest, and my daughter has decided to come with me. So I think that's finally landed, which has been kind of a hinge point for a lot of my decision making, because if she is going to come, I need to do things a little bit differently than if she was not going to come. Got a great suggestion from Chongolio. Thanks, Brother Biker. That's something stunningly obvious that I completely overlooked. So the roof rack idea, duh. So going to go that route, help expand the ability to take things. I don't know if that's good or bad. There is probably going to be enough room in the trailer for me to haul everything that we need to haul. But the roof will give us a little bit more space, and I appreciate that suggestion. What else? So closing on the 23rd, estate sale 15th, 16th, and 17th over 3 days, and I have to be out. Basically, what they do, they stage the house. I haven't really seen this done before, and maybe some of you all know a little more about it than I do, but they stage the house. They take all of the stuff that we've got stashed in boxes out in the garage and whatever else, and then they kind of put it around the house and make it kind of like a boutique, and they advertise, and then people come in and buy whatever they want. I'm a little concerned about, I hate to think this way, but I'm a little concerned about theft. We're not going to be here. We're not allowed to be here. They don't want people in the house. I'm not quite sure why that is. So I'm a little concerned about security and not having some of our stuff walk off without getting paid for. I mean, we're already going to be selling stuff dirt cheap, pennies on the dollar probably, and I'd hate to think that somebody would take advantage of that, and especially it's resources that we really need. My ex hasn't worked for several months. She finally got a job. She's working now, making pretty good pay. But she could use a leg up, and I don't know, somebody taking that away from us would break my heart. So, what else? Oh, I've got the saltwater tank, the reef tank up for sale. Some of my videos show it pretty well. I have no idea what to do with it. I don't want to just abandon it, but at the end of the day, I think it's a hard thing to sell. Maybe this estate broker has got some connections or some skill sets that will help get that thing marketed off. That would be great. There's some really well-grown coral pieces in there that I don't think that they're rare species by any stretch. I think they're all pretty common. But I'd hate to see them go. And I think I've pretty much landed on all of the things that I want to take. You kind of went through my tier 1, 2, and 3 video. I think that was the last one I posted. And that helped me kind of resolve in my own mind, even though I think what I put out there was really not complete. It was basically kind of an overview, and it's just a thinking process for me to kind of look at what was really at stake here, what it is that I was going to want to take with me, and I think I've landed all of that pretty well. So yeah, I think that's the current update. I'll see if I can't get this posted here in the next hour or so. It takes a little bit to do some processing and splice things together and all of that, and then I'll get it up on YouTube for you to watch. And as always, I really appreciate your comments and encouragement. Some of you have been very encouraging, and that's helpful beyond my ability to convey. So I appreciate that very much. So until next time, later. Angry daughter eating breakfast. Don't talk with your mouth full. Qu'est-ce que c'est Charlie me. You guys want to go outside? Okay, come on. Come on, Jelly Man. Charlie and Cassiopeia. Okay, guys, go potty.